You wake up terrified at 3 a.m. Was it just a bad dream or a dark spiritual attack? These 5 nightmares mean witchcraft is targeting you right now. If you've seen Lamar 4 in your sleep, take immediate action with Surah Al-Baqarah. Changes in temperament. After disturbing dreams can significantly impact a person's emotional and psychological state, often leading to noticeable changes in temperament. One common effect is unexplained anger and irritability, where individuals may react aggressively or engage in frequent arguments over minor issues. This shift in behavior can strain relationships and disrupt daily life. Additionally, such dreams may indicate spiritual unrest, eroding inner peace, and leaving a person feeling unsettled or anxious without a clear cause. From an Islamic perspective, disturbing dreams, especially those from negative sources, can weaken spiritual resilience. When a person experiences repeated nightmares or unsettling visions, it may be a sign of weakened faith or vulnerability to external spiritual influences. In such cases, Islamic teachings emphasize reinforcing one's spiritual defenses through consistent worship, strengthening salah, prayer, engaging in dhikr, remembrance of Allah, and regularly reciting the Quran can help restore inner peace and divine protection. The Quran and Sunnah highlight the importance of seeking refuge in Allah from harmful influences, including bad dreams, Surah Al-Falaq 113:1-5. To address these challenges, individuals should also evaluate their daily habits, avoid negative environments, and seek forgiveness through sincere repentance. Consulting a knowledgeable religious scholar for guidance on specific supplications, like Ayatul Kursi or Surah An-Nas, can further aid in overcoming spiritual disturbances. By prioritizing faith-based practices, one can regain emotional stability and protect against further psychological distress caused by troubling dreams. Disturbed sleep and isolation from loved ones. Persistent sleep disturbances often lead to chronic exhaustion, making it difficult to engage with others. Over time, this fatigue can result in emotional withdrawal, where individuals distance themselves from family and friends, feeling emotionally numb or disconnected. Such isolation is not merely psychological. It may also indicate silent spiritual attacks aimed at weakening personal bonds and depriving the soul of comfort and support. In Islam, strong family and community ties are highly valued, and their disruption can be a sign of external negative influences, waswasa. The Quran and Sunnah emphasize seeking protection from forces that seek to divide believers. Surah An-Nas 114:1-6. When a person experiences unexplained loneliness or detachment, it is essential to turn to Allah through sincere dua, Quranic recitation, especially Surah Al-Baqarah, and consistent dhikr to restore emotional and spiritual balance. To overcome this state, one should recite protective verses, Ayatul Kursi, Surah Al-Falaq, An-Nas, morning and evening. Make heartfelt dua, asking Allah to heal the heart and rebuild broken connections. Gradually reconnect with loved ones, even in small ways, while relying on Allah's mercy for strength. By reinforcing faith and seeking divine help, one can break free from isolation and restore emotional and spiritual well-being. Repeated nightmares and sudden personality shifts. Frequent nightmares, particularly those involving feelings of suffocation, being chased, or unseen oppression, can sometimes trigger noticeable changes in behavior. A person may develop uncharacteristic harshness, heightened distrust, or crippling self-doubt without clear cause. While stress, trauma, or psychological factors should first be ruled out, Islam acknowledges that some persistent nightmares may stem from spiritual disturbances. The Prophet Barai taught that good dreams are from Allah, while bad dreams may be from Shaitan, Sahih Bukhari 69:85. If disturbing dreams are accompanied by sudden negative shifts in temperament, such as increased anger, paranoia, or a weakened sense of self, it could indicate a spiritual imbalance. However, jumping to conclusions about sihr, black magic, without evidence is discouraged. Self-reflection and medical or psychological evaluation should come first. Solutions from the Quran and Sunnah are: strengthen tawakkul, trust in Allah. Remind yourself that Allah controls all affairs. Recite, Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil. Allah is sufficient for us, and He is the best disposer of affairs. Daily spiritual protection. Recite Ayatul Kursi, Quran 2:255, and the last 2 verses of Surah Al-Baqarah before sleeping. Blow lightly over yourself after reciting Surah Al-Falaq and An-Nas 3 times. Purify the heart with repentance and dhikr, seek sincere forgiveness, astaghfirullah, and engage in morning-evening adhkar to cleanse the heart. Positive company and sunnah practices, avoid isolation. Spend time with righteous friends who encourage patience and faith. By combining psychological awareness with spiritual remedies, one can regain emotional stability and protect against harmful influences, always trusting in Allah's healing power. Dreams of fear and darkness. Due to neglecting spiritual protection, recurring nightmares involving darkness, being chased, or sensations of suffocation can often be linked to a lack of spiritual safeguards before sleep. In Islamic teachings, bedtime acts as a critical time for seeking Allah's protection from unseen harms. Neglecting prophetic remedies may leave a person vulnerable to unsettling dreams influenced by whispers, waswasa, or external negative forces. Why these dreams occur? The Prophet emphasized that Shaitan seeks to disturb believers, especially during sleep. Dreams filled with fear, oppression, or helplessness may arise when one fails to recite protective verses, allowing negative influences to infiltrate the subconscious. However, not all bad dreams have supernatural causes. Stress, guilt, or unresolved fears can also manifest this way. True freedom lies in tawakkul, not just breaking. Seer, while spiritual remedies like ruqya and protective adhkar are essential, ultimate safety lies in sincere tawakkul, reliance on Allah, not merely in rituals. The Prophet taught that nothing can harm a believer without Allah's permission, Sunan Tirmidhi 25:16. This means true protection comes from faith-centered living, where one actively trusts Allah's decree while taking the means of safeguarding oneself through Quran and Sunnah. Why tawakkul is the strongest shield. Allah controls all things. No spell, envy, or evil force can overpower a heart firmly attached to Allah. And when Allah intends good for someone, no one can avert it. Quran 10:107. Rituals without heartfelt reliance are incomplete. Reciting Surah Al-Baqarah daily or performing ruqya is powerful, but without true yaqeen, certainty, the soul remains vulnerable. Dua with tears is a weapon, the Prophet said. Nothing is more honorable to Allah than supplication. Tirmidhi 33:70. A humble, tearful plea dismantles spiritual barriers.